What is going on, guys? BriarRabbit here. Today is Tuesday, so we'll be doing the weekly Nightfall Strike solo. I think it's going to be a real pain in the neck this time. I think this is going to be a very difficult strike. Now, this is a difficult strike anyway. It's the one on Earth. But today, Arc Burn is turned on, and there are a ton of enemies doing Arc Burn damage in this strike. So we're going to give it a shot here. We're doing this live, so let's go. They actually changed up the way the damage works inside the Nightfall. So it used to be that it was really difficult with a three-man team because every enemy seemed to be a bullet sponge. Yesterday on patch 1.0.3, Bungie said they actually adjusted the difficulty for three-man teams. What they didn't tell us, they also upped the difficulty for doing it solo. So it's actually going to be a little bit harder. At least that's what people are speculating at this point, based on their experiences with last week's Nightfall. So we're going to have to see how this goes. I do think it's going to be a very difficult week. I think this is a difficult strike anyway. It was difficult a few weeks ago when we had Void Burn turned on. But this week with Arc Burn, I think it's going to be a little harder because so many of the enemies are doing Arc Burn. Alright, so this is the Rocket Yard. This is the place where I have farmed for hours for spin metal. I am so happy to just leave this area. And we're going to just jump right into this. This is the new Sparrow. I love this new Sparrow. I think it's so cool. Those flames are just so cool. Make it look like an old hot rod, you know? Alright, so our first area here is not really difficult. You just want to make sure there are a couple of thralls that could sneak up behind you if you're not careful, but nothing in here is very hard, so we're just going to take these guys out as quickly as possible without letting them get behind us. Come on out. I know you're back there. There he is. Alright, the knight shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna huck a grenade at him. Hopefully that'll take most of the damage away from him. Alright. And we're good. So our first big challenge is going to be probably the biggest challenge of the Nightfall strike this week. And it's this room here. When you first get here, the Fallen and the Hive are fighting each other. This gives you a good opportunity to just kind of sneak past them. I'm going to huck a grenade. Oh, I don't have a grenade. I was going to huck a grenade at that wizard. I'm still going to try and do that. There we go. And then I'm just going to run to my safe spot right over here. I think I missed that wizard with that grenade. So this is basically going to be my safe spot. I'm going to use this big tanker for cover. I'll go kind of in there if I even need longer cover. What you can't do is kind of just run backward like this, because anything with tracking shots is just going to follow you down this hill. So let's get rid of this wizard. That's my biggest priority right now. There are some snipers up to my right. I'll take care of those in a little bit once I take care of basically everything else that's out here. Ah, that's two bad sniper shots right in a row. I don't have a headshot on this guy. Can I get him through there? Doesn't look like I can. Looks like the Fallen are going to take him out for me, though. Can I pop him right there? There we go. As far as weapons go, right now I'm using Epitaph. I'm probably going to change that up once I run out of ammo and switch to Patience in Time and Icebreaker. Use Icebreaker to regenerate ammo for Patience in Time. I'm using Deviant Gravity. Basically, any heavy weapon that does arc damage is going to be good. I prefer machine guns because I feel like they help me a little more against broader groups of enemies. And I'm using the Devil You Know just because it does an awful lot of damage per shot. I don't have an Arc Burn primary. If I did, I would definitely be using it. So it looks like most of this stuff is gone. There is a captain over there. I'm going to try and snipe him while he's not looking. And my guess is that there's a couple of snipers up on that ledge, so I'll take those guys down. Oh, one of them must have died already. So nothing else will spawn until I, put my dinklage on this thing here. So I'm just going to run around, pick up any ammo I can find. There really isn't any. And go stick my dinklage in this thing. Once I do that, I am going to make haste to get to my safe spot. They are going to spawn from there. If I'm lucky, I might be able to take out a captain. But you really got to get out of here quick. Because there is just a ton of stuff that will kill you very, very quickly. Alright, from here, once I'm here, basically nothing can touch me physically, but anybody can still shoot you. So I'm going to take out these snipers. You got to be very careful of those grenades. They seem to come out of nowhere, and they're doing arc damage, so they do a ton of damage. Come on back out. There you are. Dregs obviously will kill you with one shot if it's melee. So you want to be careful not to let them get close. But basically nothing's going to come past that box if you're using this spot here. You still got to worry about people shooting you, but you don't have to worry too much about melee damage. There are some thralls that'll spawn out of that door there, and they'll come like almost to here. But other than that, nothing really comes over here. These captains can be tricky because they do an awful lot of damage. Their shots track you, and their shields recharge very quickly. So you gotta play it safe. See, as you can see, they do a ton of damage, and you really have to kind of put yourself out there to take them down. There should be another captain over here, yeah. You can use this box as cover. Terrible sniper. Let's stick him. There we go. Alright, there are a few dregs probably left over hiding in those boxes there. Take that heavy weapon ammo. I would like to get some special weapon ammo too. Oh boy. Those guys came fast. Some of those dregs do arc damage. Some of them have shotguns. They generally don't rush you to melee you, but if they do get close and do melee you, you're done. Alright, looks like I wrapped those guys up. Now it's time for the shanks. These shanks are very dangerous. They're similar to last week's shanks. Alright, I'm going to switch to Icebreaker to regenerate that ammo. They're very similar to last week's shanks in that they have big shields. They're doing arc damage, so they'll take you out really quickly. You just gotta be really, really careful of them. I'm gonna try and hit a grenade in there. So I got a little bit of something there anyway. Against the Shanks, it doesn't really matter that I'm not doing arc damage because Icebreaker is taking down their shields with one shot and then kills them with one shot, which is the same thing that my arc damage would be doing. They buffed Icebreaker yesterday, too, so that now its explosive effect is a little bit bigger, which is cool. I believe we're going to get some more thralls here. Maybe not. Alright, there's a sniper there. So I'm going to switch over to Patience in Time and take out the snipers. This is going to be a long strike today because I've got to be so careful because so many of these things can kill me very quickly. I think there's more vandals over there. They're just hiding. There's one. Also, listening for that captain to start shooting because he rapid fires and those shots track. They're hard to avoid. And he can shoot you. He can kill me in one volley. I know that. What's worked well in the past is a grenade and then a snipe or a snipe and a grenade. The hard... Oh, we got another round. Those captains love to get shot and then run for cover, too, which forces you to chase them a little bit. So if there's anything like these vandals or dregs out there, they're going to put you in a world of hurt very quickly. And the vandals don't really show up on your radar too well. They kind of ping every 5 seconds or so, which makes them dangerous. So you might think you got the all clear, but you do not. And you can see that volley. If every shot of that hit me, it could have killed me. Just gotta be really careful in that situation. Once you move forward, you can use that box as cover. But with those vandals there, it's too dangerous. Alright, here we go. There should be 2 of them over there. I'm going to try and focus on one. Alright, we got to get out of here. Alright, I'm just going to switch to Icebreaker real quick. Get some of that ammo back. Oh, I didn't see that drag way over there. It looks like I'm gonna have to use some weapon synthesis here, so I might as well do that while I'm letting Icebreaker fill me up. Alright, switch back to Patience in Time. Damn it. I really wanted to finish him off. If I can just quickly finish these guys off here. There we go. Alright. Next. Oh, let me get that. Damn. Oh, we got Icebreaker. I can't pick that up. There we go. That'll help tremendously. Do we still have a drag over there? I think we must. Alright, I'll go. Whoa! Forgot about that guy. Thank you. That was dangerous. I can't believe I forgot all about that guy. Hello, Greg. Come on. Alright. I'm gonna hightail it back for our little safe spot before anything else can spawn in. Alright, I'm gonna take care of these snipers and that wizard. That's my main concern here. Oh! Yeah, hung up on some geometry down there. Couldn't get out of the way. This guy's rapid firing these things. Damn. Oh, God. All right. Alright, we got some shanks spawning in. These shanks are super dangerous. Much like last week, they have a ton of shield. They do an arc burn. So they'll take you down very quickly, but they are very hard to take down themselves. Icebreaker takes these down very well as well. That was a bad nade. If you come forward, they'll start coming around. Whoa! That was a close call right there. I was so focused on those shanks, I didn't even see these guys coming. Hey, that was a close call. Getting very close to the end now. We should see the boss fairly soon. There he is. He's actually not too difficult to take out. I'd prefer to take out all of his kind of minions first. Because once you kill him, they're not going to die. They're not going to just go away. Like they would at the end of a strike. So you're going to have to kill him anyway. So for the fight against him, I'd rather they're not bugging me. I feel like I should be shooting that guy. There he is. Alright, so I'm going to use some synthesis for this fight. Get my ammo back on my sniper rifle because I'm going to need it. If he stays there... I think he's a 3 headshot kill. But he took off. There we go. And he spawned in, or he dropped some heavy weapon ammo. So even though that music is played, I'm not ready to run around like an idiot quite yet. I know there are still enemies out here. Like that shank. That's probably it. I'm just going to pick up any ammo that I can find here. And we'll move on. What's the deal with this? How come I can't pick it up? Primary weapon full. Let's get rid of these green ones. Alright, and we'll move on to our next area. Before we get to the fight with the crab boss, the crab tank thing. What the hell is that thing called? The devil... I don't know. Devil walker. We do have to take on these guys. Those vandals, they'll take you out in a hurry, so you gotta be careful of them. And they will rush down to this area down here, so you gotta be careful of that too. Once you take those guys out, you gotta deal with this captain. There's one of those vandals. He'll do a lot of damage, but he's pretty easy to avoid. And since he won't come down here, you don't really have to worry about him much unless you just get over-aggressive. So what I'd like to see him do is get to a place that I can huck a grenade at him. And that ought to take him out. Alright, I saw that drag, and I think that drag was the last one. So let's move on to here. Alright, and we're going to fight the Devil Walker. If that is indeed what it's called. To do the Devil Walker, I just haul ass straight across this area and use this cave. I did this in the last one too. It's really easy to do this way. The only thing you really have to be concerned about are grenades getting a little bit close. Every once in a while, you'll get a group that comes over there, and they can kind of shoot you in the butt. But for the most part, all you have to worry about is just kind of putting damage on this guy. And if any snipers are kind of right in front of you, but you can do a lot of damage really quickly from this area, and he really can't retaliate. Does look like there's a sniper that's got a bead on me over there. So I'm going to... Whoa, whoa. Just play it safe here. Let my health refill. And let's see if we can't get these snipers. Because those are really the most dangerous thing. Those grenades could be a little bit annoying. I might have to take out these drags. They seem to have a really good angle on those grenades this time. it is with those guys, but those grenades just keep on coming. Man, they got a really good angle on them. Alright. Let's just concentrate on taking this guy out. We're gonna use our ammo sent. I know he's down, but I ran out of ammo. Pop him from here. He really won't last long. There he goes. Is he down already? Yeah. There's that sniper. Alright, and even though he's dead, we're still not in the clear here. We still have to kind of clear a way for us to get to the door that we need to get to. And since these guys are so dangerous, we're going to be really careful doing this. There is a sniper right above us that we want to be careful of. And then there's guys kind of coming out of this door that we got to be careful of. As well as these guys down here are still dangerous. You know, a grenade could come up or whatever. So we're just going to play this safe still. Even though the boss is dead. See that Drake taking pot shots at me from way over there. And grenades. I've never seen them get that angle on the grenades before. It was a... That was a really good angle. Like, he was definitely putting damage on me with those grenades. Just be careful nothing sneaks up behind us. Alright. That's gonna do it, so we'll just get through here. And now we're going to fight Sepkus Prime, so give me just a second. I'm going to give myself a break, plug in my headset because it's dying, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's get to Sepkus. So, Sepkus himself isn't a big problem, really. It's more an issue of the ads he spawns. They're really, really difficult because he brings in a lot of majors. You just got to be super, super careful. I'm going to use this area that I'm in now for pretty much the whole fight. One of the things that does is it spawns a couple of Reavers and a Captain that come through that door, come right at you to try and get you out of here. So what I'm going to do is keep my heavy weapon just to take those guys out. I need to respawn. Whoa, I mean... Get some energy back here. Come on out. There you go. So that's basically what I'm going to do with my heavy. So the only thing I'm going to be... Whoa, that was bad timing on that reload. The only thing I'm going to be doing with my heavy is taking out, you know, those guys. And then my sniper rifle will be doing most of the damage against the boss himself. And basically, once I go in here now, I won't be coming out until he's dead. He really doesn't do too much damage to you. It'd be nice if I could make these shots count by actually hitting them in the crit spot. Alright, so we got these guys there. They're going to be very dangerous. And the whole time I'm doing all this fighting, I want to be very, very careful to keep my eye for the Reavers and Captain that are going to be coming for me to get me out of this doorway. Similar to the Minotaur who comes in the... what is that one called? The Nexus Strike. If you stay up top, Bungie has put in a Minotaur to kill you. These guys have a similar function. We're just gonna slowly work on these guys. We'll use ammo synthesis when we need to. But I'm never gonna scope in for very long because I'm always keeping my eye out for those guys. The biggest danger. Oh, that's a pain. Alright, so I want to use my ammo synthesis. I'm a little afraid to right now. I am going to go ahead and use it, though, I think. Alright, let's do it. I just didn't want them to come while I was doing that. Let's see, we got... There we go. There they were. They're easy to kill if you have an arc damage heavy waiting for them. But everything else is really difficult. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, let's back off there. So I'm halfway down on my heavy now. So I want to be very careful about using a ammo pack because I'm really going to want it for my heavy. Because my guess is that is a bad spot for me. It's a much better spot there. I don't think they're all dead. There we go. For some reason, they're super stingy on the ammo, those three guys, too. They don't often bring too much ammo in here. Oh, I didn't even see that guy spawn. Alright, so I'm going to use my heavy synthesis now. Oh, I still got 2 minutes on it. Wow, that's bad. What I may have to do is switch my spot. And I think I'm going to do it now while I got an opening. So I'll use this area because I don't seem to be able to generate enough ammo. This is a more dangerous spot, I think. But it'll have to do because we just can't get as much ammo as we need. Guys spawned any ammo down here. They did. That was lucky. Normally the yellows won't spawn down here. It'll just be kind of normal enemies, so they're not super dangerous. And anytime Sepkis gives me a shot, I need to take it, because that's the thing about this area, is that I'm not going to have as many shots at Sepkis as I do when I'm in the doorway. Oh, geez. Just gonna be really patient with this fight. There's so much stuff here that can kill you so quickly. And I'm gonna constantly be checking this bottom. I don't think anybody will come up here from down there. But I don't want to risk it. You just don't get a lot of shots at him from over here. That's the biggest issue. If he comes over here, you got to be really careful, because he can kill you really quick from here. Alright, I'm going to use some ammo synthesis. What's going on up there? Check down here, make sure nobody's down there. See if I can't find Sepkis. I don't see him, though. He must be back behind there. There we go. good spot. Oh, he moves so fast from there. Alright, let's put some damage on him while we can. There we go. Alright, and that is the Devil's Lair this week. As you can see, it's a difficult week. You know, this is not an easy week. And I don't know of any, like, super good cheese spots. You know, you gotta fight this one, and it's tough. And the enemies are doing a ton of arc damage. It is possible, though, so there was speculation that it was just going to become, like, an impossibility. And I think that if this one's possible, then most of them will be, because I find this to be a very difficult strike. So I won't be getting any rewards because I did the strike earlier today already. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.